But let's move right along.
Yes, getting into the next story.
We won't spend a whole lot of time talking about this
won't.
either. It's Drake and Ninja played Fortnite and broke Twitch.
I'd like to spend more time on our third story. So
right.
really
if you haven't heard about this, where have you been? Like CNN covered this. USA Today covered this. Like it's everywhere. Everybody's been talking about it.
Every major media network has already talked about this, but we wanted to just acknowledge it.
Right. Touch on it.
Because it is such a huge story.
Well, there's things that I want to say that I feel like they've missed. Like all these big companies.
Me too.
Everyone's kind of saying like, "Oh man, this happened. It's a milestone." And there's other things that I want to kind of tack onto that, which I'll get to.
Well, but I will say it is definitely a milestone.
Right.
635,000 people, concurrent viewers, tuned in 2 days ago to watch Drake and Ninja play
Fortnite. Which it started with them playing duos together.
Yes.
Which is cool. And, well, I guess we should go back and say that 635,000 viewer count record is for non-tournament videos. Because E-League still holds the record for most concurrent viewers at 1.1 million for the Boston Major, or E-League Major.
Right.
And
so that makes sense. But it was literally just Ninja, normal stream, playing a game. Like,
with Drake, though.
Well, yeah. And, I mean, I personally, I didn't tune in myself when it was happening. Right. I don't follow Drake on Twitter.
I woke up and saw Twitter the next day and was like, wait, Ninja playing with Drake? And then I saw how many people actually tuned in and was like, oh, jeez.
Well, and I figure, like, in my mind, it's like Drake puts out one tweet. I'm playing on Twitch.
And it hits a million people.
You're right. It hits millions of people, and a couple 100,000 of them are like, oh, I gotta check this out.
Right.
So
on top of his already on
top of Ninja's
100,000 subscriber count.
Right, exactly.
So they started off playing duos, and it was a pretty personal, like him just kind of chatting and playing Fortnite with Drake. Drake likes to use the John Wick inspired character, the Reaper.
Makes perfect sense.
Which is
it's almost too perfect. I was like, is that Drake playing himself?
And but then it went even further, right? So then they added in Travis Scott, a rapper friend of Drake's, and they added Juju Smith-Schuster, who plays for the Steelers. So now you're reaching not only the rapping audience, but you're also reaching NFL players.
Sports audience,
and I mean, for Juju Smith, he was sitting there like, holy snap, my favorite rapper is reviving me right now. Like Travis Scott was sitting there picking him up. And then Drake was picking up Travis Scott and saying, God's playing as he was picking him up. Like, so, I mean, it's a great stream to watch. It seemed like a lot of fun. They were all kind of being goofy with each other. And it was lighthearted but serious at the same time.
Right. I mean,
Drake got his first win with Ninja.
Well, and it's playing a video game. I mean, it's supposed to be lighthearted but a little bit serious at the same time. I think that's kind of the whole allure of video games in general, is that you can have fun, but you can take it kind of seriously at the same time.
I mean, there's like one point where Travis Scott gets a kill with like a pistol or something, and then just goes cash and starts throwing money out in Fortnite, doing the make it rain emote, and like, so it has this like kind of lighthearted humor to it.
Right. And I mean, I think we can both agree this is good for the industry. It's good for people like us. It's good for streaming and video games, and it just brings a more of a mainstream focus on it, which sometimes it can be for all the wrong reasons. I would say most of the time video games get a major media focus for all the wrong reasons, as we've seen in recent news. But this is one of those times when it's like, all right, here we go.
Video games brings people together.
Right, exactly.
What I wanted to say is that it's crazy to me that now Ninja, this guy that just plays Fortnite on Twitch, is getting calls from Drake to play games online. 635,000 people. Okay, I went to the Atlanta United game on Sunday. We set an attendance record there that night for 72,000 people. So this is 5 times. Not
more than 5.
No, this is like 10 almost 10 times. Almost 10 times as many people tuning in to watch a stream. one person streaming, right? So it's getting to the point where now these streamers are getting recognition on a celebrity type level. And so it's reinforcing the idea that video games can be a career, that you can do this and one, become famous doing it, two, make a good bit of money. He's now pulling in $250,000 from his subscribers, which is absolutely mind-blowing.
Right, like, in case you don't know, Twitch subscribing is different than being a follower.
Right.
There is money involved.
It's not like on
being
YouTube.
A subscriber.
Right. You can follow someone on Twitch for free, but you subscribe to get emotes and other things, like sometimes exclusive chat or content.
But there is a money transaction that happens when
at the
you
lowest $5 a month. So
so that's like, I mean, like you said, he's making that off just subscriptions, let alone his brand deals, whatever else he does. Mostly brand deals. A lot of sponsorships.
I mean,
but still, he's probably raking in $400,000, especially after this. And I mean, that's good money, ladies and gentlemen. That's good money.
Yeah,
to play a game.
I mean, this dude's on the verge of being a millionaire in just a couple months, just from playing video games. And I think it's now getting to that point where video games are starting to get more of a recognition, not just within the video gaming community, but outside of it. And I mean, we're seeing it with esports. We're seeing it with collegiate scholarships for League of Legends or Heroes of the Storm or the
NBA
likes.
2K or whatever else. We've talked about the progress that competitive video game and streaming have made before, but this is just yet another milestone.
Right.
And again, we didn't really want to talk about it that way, but it is.
It is. It's not just what I mean by milestone that we didn't want to talk about was, it's not just, they set a record on Twitch. Here's a celebrity wanting to play a game with a streamer.
And now, like you said, it's a melding of genres in a way. It's a melding of communities. You're bringing sports, you're bringing streaming, you're bringing music.
It's all
hip-hop specifically all together into this one, genre. And the reality is, streaming is the best genre to bring all those together in, because not everybody is a professional athlete and not everybody has any skill in music, but anybody can really pick up a Fortnite controller and run around and try and play. You don't have to be good.
No. But you need to be engaging. Right. Not everybody's going to be able to stream and get famous. I mean, I have a hard time getting 10 people to tune into our streams. But, 635,000 people. It's mind-blowing, mind-boggling. Absolutely crazy.
And that's the craziest thing, is concurrent. I mean, over the whole stream, it was probably a million plus.